Storyland Children's Theater and summer go hand in hand, as the theater company has been performing at McKinnon Park in Sioux Falls since the early 1990s. In tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Travis Fossing introduces us to the longtime director of Storyland, whose connection to the theater extends well beyond summers in the park.
Fairy tales come to life each week during the summer at the McKinnon Park Bandshell with Storyland Children's Theater.
They make it really fun and enjoyable, and the story plots are just great, the costumes.
Rachel Cox is spending the morning at the theater with her 5-year-old daughter Bianca and 2-year-old son Theo.
We've taken our oldest down here before, and she's just had a great time with it.
They're among the hundreds of people who turn out for every performance.
Don't be afraid of the age of your kid. Just come on down and let them run around and have a good time.
This is a production of Alice in Wonderland, but the small cast and crew perform a new play every week.
There's not a lot of free entertainment, in Sioux Falls for the kids that is, I guess, like this. So it's definitely a very neat thing that they do.
It's amazing when you're working with people that love what they do and are good at it. You can create something just magical in 4 or 5 hours.
Michael Smith is a longtime director of Storyland Children's Theater. He says some of his earliest memories are tied to the theater.
My parents were on the board of YPT, Young People's Theater, which was downtown Sioux Falls at the Orpheum. My first memories were 4 years old, sitting watching my brother on stage, my mom playing the piano.
Smith started taking acting classes in 3rd grade. He performed in high school before attending Augustana University and eventually made the move to New York.
Got to study at Columbia University, some directing classes, and then produced a show out there for my thesis. But New York is expensive, so we moved back to Sioux Falls.
He's currently a theater teacher in the Harrisburg School District, but has spent his summers in McKinnon Park for nearly 2 decades.
Getting to play with kids, getting to work with young actors, and getting paid to do theater in the summer, it's a no-brainer. You just got to do it.
And he says time flies.
The first year I had this gig, our daughter was just born, and now she is 18 years old, graduated from high school, and in the cast with us.
Smith is a director. He's also written about 30 plays. A few weeks ago, Storyland performed one of his scripts, Dance, Dino, Dance.
What I love about it is the creativity and knowing which actors I have and what we can do to make them shine. And then also taking stories that everybody knows and putting your own twist on it.
We do have some familiar ones, such as Alice in Wonderland and things along that sorts, but then every year Michael writes some for us as well, so you'll get a show that you can only see here in McKinnon Park.
Eric Sadoff is a recreation program coordinator with Sioux Falls Parks and Recreation, which started Storyland Children's Theater more than 3 decades ago.
We really look for staff members that help build the community, really make people feel like they belong in our park system, and Michael does a great job of that, really interacting with everyone that comes to the park, making them feel welcome to the show.
Generation after generation.
They grew up going to it, they're coming back with their kids now. We've reached that point with the show, which is fantastic to see, and we hope that continues into the future.
When it comes to theater, Smith has plenty left to accomplish, including getting his plays published. But there's something much higher on the list.
In terms of what is it that I want to do, well, for the rest of my life, I want to participate in the arts and get people turned on to it.
With Eye on KELOLAND, I'm Travis Fossing.
Smith and the Storybook Children's Theater cast return to the stage at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. tomorrow with a performance of Jack and the Beanstalk. That ought to be entertaining. We provide the link under this story with this summer's complete schedule under this story on KELOLAND.com.